What's up everyone, we're going to be going through the best MLB player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 16 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got one pick wrong and got 16 right, which is a 95% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 95% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 95% win rate and get 16 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure you join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,000 just yesterday. Another member who won $200 for the second day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first we're going to be talking about is David Peterson for 5.5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for less. Now look at David Peterson, we've actually seen him go on the under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Oakland Athletics. Now, as you all know, Oakland Athletics do have a batting average that ranked them actually 26 with a batting average of .231. But even though that's the case, we still do very much like the under for this situation here, due to the fact that when it comes to a matchup against Oakland, we aren't expecting that high of a usage rate from someone like David Peterson coming into this game. When we look at his average over the last 5 as well, we actually do see that, you know, he is only averaging 5, so slightly under this line, which is what we like to see, and we are sticking to the under due to the fact that he has struggled to go on the over the last 5 games as well. So we think it will translate into this next game, no doubt about it, so definitely keep an eye out for the under in this situation here. So David Peterson, 5.5 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Dean Kremer. So Dean Kremer, another great player, and this one is for 4 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for more. Now we look at a team like, you know, Baltimore Orioles and Dean Kremer, you know, 4 pitcher strikeouts, very good line, but he has gone on the over actually in 3 out of the last 5, with one of them actually being a push. But on top of that, when it comes to the matchup that they do face off against, they do face off against the Washington Nationals, who do rank 16th in their batting average with a batting average of .243. And because of that, we do very much like the over for this situation here, and we definitely are sticking to it in this situation. When we look at his average over the last 5, he also has an average of 4.2, which is great. And on top of that, when we look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored for the over as well. So all signs really do point towards the over here, and we are going to be sticking to it for this situation here. So Dean Kremer, this one's a no-brainer. 4 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about another fantastic player, and that is none other than Mlb Perez. So Mlb Perez, as we all know, has been playing great. This one's for 4.5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for more. Now look at Mlb Perez. We've actually seen him go in the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against the Pittsburgh Pirates in this next matchup. Now not only on top of that, but when it comes to Mlb Perez as well, not only has he done very well over the last 5, having an average of 4.8, but on top of that, with a matchup like Pittsburgh Pirates, who do rank 24th, you know, out of 30 teams when it comes to their batting average, you know, with a batting average actually of .235, they rank very low, and because of that, we think someone like Mlb Perez will be able to take advantage of that. When we look at Perez even further, we actually do see that Mlb Perez has also been playing great over the last 2 games, but also over the last 5 as well, because even the times that he has missed it, he's gotten pretty close, which is good to see, and we definitely see him being able to go on the over in this situation here. We also look at what the bookies are saying with this one. They also do like the over for this situation, so we definitely see that being a big plus coming into this matchup. So Mlb Perez, 4.5 pitcher strikeouts, 4 more, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Louis Varland, who does play for none other than the Minnesota Twins. Now, when it comes to this matchup, they do face off against the Kansas City Royals, but so far this season, Louis Varland has an ERA of 6.46 and has 29 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ranks him in the 150th plus. So when it comes to Louis Varland, obviously it is going to be a very exciting matchup against the Kansas City Royals, because when we actually look at the Kansas City Royals, we see they do rank 8th when it comes to their batting average, with a batting average of 0.254. Now, the reason why we do like the under for this situation is that when it comes to Varland, he doesn't have that high of pitcher strikeout average, and especially against a team like the Kansas City Royals, who do a very, very good job at actually, batting, and because of that would lead to less pitcher strikeouts for someone like Louis. We do like the under for this situation here. When we look at Varland over the last 7 days, he has only played 1 game and was only able to get 4 pitcher strikeouts. So we are expecting a pretty low pitcher strikeout game from Louis Varland coming into this matchup, and especially against the Kansas City Royals. So this one's kind of a no-brainer to us, so we definitely like the under for this one. So keep an eye out for his line, and like I always mentioned, when it comes to his line, if it is too close to his averages, definitely look to go on the under, so I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about Jordan Montgomery from the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they face off against none other than the Colorado Rockies coming into this matchup. Now look at Jordan Montgomery, his 2024 season stats. He has an ERA of 6.37 and also 55 pitcher strikeouts, which actually ranks him in the 150th plus. So like I mentioned before, they do face off against the Rockies, and the Colorado Rockies do have a batting average of 0.245, which actually ranks them at 14th. So very, very mid-tier, and because of that, we definitely like the over for someone like Jordan Montgomery coming into this game. When it comes to Montgomery over the last 7 days, we've actually seen that he has only played 1 game, but he was able to get 4 pitcher strikeouts, which was pretty good to see. Because of that, we do very much like, the over for this situation for someone like Montgomery, due to the fact that Rockies are very mid-tier in their batting average, and we definitely think Montgomery is going to be able to take advantage of that. We are expecting a pretty high usage rate from Jordan coming into this matchup, so we could see him a lot out there on the plate, and we think that's definitely going to help him volume-wise be able to go over on his line. So, like with the others, when it comes to Jordan Montgomery, keep an eye out for his pick. I definitely see a lot of value there. So when it comes to Jordan Montgomery, we definitely are liking the over for this situation here, and just like the others, when it comes to his line, keep an eye out for his line first, and if it is under his averages, definitely look to go on the over, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Tanner Hook, who actually has been doing very, very well, especially for the Boston Red Sox, and the Boston Red Sox do face off against the Texas Rangers in this next matchup. Now, he does have an ERA of 3.02, which actually ranks him 10th, and 124 pitcher strikeouts, which actually has him tied at 38th. So like I mentioned before, they do face off against the Texas Rangers, and the Texas Rangers do rank 20th when it comes, to their actual batting average, with a batting average of 0.239. Because of that, we definitely like the over for someone like Tanner Hook coming into this matchup. We definitely see him being able to go on the over here, due to the fact that when it comes to Tanner, not only is he a very high volume pitcher strikeout player, but on top of that, we are expecting a pretty good usage rate from him coming into this matchup, especially against the Texas Rangers. Now, over the last 7 days, he has only played 1 game, and he was able only to get 1 pitcher strikeout. We think that's a little bit of an outlier game, and we may actually see his line come out a little bit lower, which actually leads a lot of value for him to go on the over. So like with the others, and like I always mentioned, when it comes to someone like Tanner Hook's line, keep an eye out for it, because if it is under his averages, then definitely look to go on the over. So I think that's where all the value will definitely be at. So definitely keep an eye for Tanner Hook there. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. There'll be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. You can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.